Hi guys, how are you all doing? Back hedge cutting now today, and I got the pipes fixed in the hedge cut this morning. Didn't fit in it because literally I didn't want the phone getting destroyed in oil. But as you can see there, I am working away, and I'm happy with the job it's doing. It's doing what I needed to do: cut back the ditches back to the fence along the edge of the field, so I can see the fence, see what repairs are needed and that, and where I can top it a bit and try to top it best I can. But I'm going to flip the phone around now and let you see what I'm after getting done today and what I still have to do, and then I'll show you the end result of what I've done. The worst ditch now is the one I'm at because there's forestry behind it and it hasn't been topped. The field ditch hasn't been topped or anything in years. I'm just trying to tidy it up best I can and try to get back under control. But other than that, it's grand. A few showers floating around, but ground conditions are nice. As I said, the four-wheel drive is working the tractor and I'm having no issues whatsoever climbing the hill there on the side of the field. So I'm just going to flip the camera here now and let you see exactly how this job is turning out. Right, that's the hedge there I'm doing. You can see all there how high it is and that. Now I'm not going to get the top of it up there, but I'll breast the back best I can. But down along here now, as you can see, you can't really see now because the window is dirty, but you can see along there now where I'm getting the top of the bit and breast the back in, and where you see all that yellow on the edge of the field is and see, can I get there? That's better. Right, all the yellow along the edge of the field is where it was all grew out and that, and you can see there now paling sticks are starting to appear. And that, like before this, it was out in the field. I'm cutting back places there was 10 foot of growth out in the field of briars, and I'm getting all that cut back in, and you know, getting a bit of a height in it too that I can, you know, it's not damaging any machinery that's going close to the ditch when cutting silage and that. But yeah, I'm going to try to get footage of the hedge cutter working here now and see a few cattle there in the field as well. So kind of, yeah, so this is what I'm at now at the minute. But I'm going to go back cutting here now and see what footage I can get. Now bear in mind, I'm using the phone. I am using the phone, so it's going to be tricky. The reason why I'm not using the GoPro is not that I can't use it. I can use it. The head mount and all would be ideal, but it's too tricky to get footage off the GoPro onto the phone, then edit it and put it up on YouTube. But if I had a laptop, it'd be a lot easier. So it's going to work the phone for now, which is all I have with me, even though just the house is just there. But anyway, we'll work with what we have, guys. Now, I don't know how well you can hear me, but I've done up as far as here, like I've a good bit done there now today. I'll close the window, I might be able to hear a bit better. Right. That there now, obviously I'm not going to get the top of it like I did there, but I'm going to get to trim it back. You can see where it kind of rolls out. I'm going to trim that back where it's level, and I'm going to get back to you when I have that done and let you see the result. And then I'm going to be tackling that hedge up there. Right, so guys, I have that ditch behind me done, and I started this top hedge here now. It's actually heavier than I thought it was going to be, but look, as I said, I'm only trying to trim it back so I can get in, see the wire and all that. And yes, there is a water pipe running along there too. That's bringing water into the inside fields. But I kind of focused a bit more around this top gate here. You know, I was getting grew in, there was stuff grew over both sides there and there. And I have it cut back now, so I'm going to try to get another bit off that side if I can. But I'm not going to get to top that hedge properly. Just going to get to trim it back. I know it looks rough, but as I said, it's heavy. Hasn't been cut in a few years. I stopped because I lost the flail. I'd say probably just a bit of rough cutting or something, I don't know. But the flail missing anyway, so I'm going to stop now for a while, go get a flail and put it on it and go back cutting after a while. But I'm going to flip the camera and let you see the ditch along by the forestry here now and let you see what you think of it. Few heavy bits in it, so I done the best I could with it, and I'm happy enough because I can get in to see where the fence is. Now, so guys, as you can see, it was out there. All down long, I have it trimmed back in. Obviously that's a bit heavy there to cut back, and then there's a few bits like that. I just get along them with a chainsaw after a while. But yeah, it's tidied it up a good bit, and if you look down there you can see where I could get the top of the hedge and then that bottom hedge there where I showed you yesterday evening. But there's a hedge cord there now, and this is what I started now. As you can see, I have a good bit cut back there now, but it is heavy. And as for the gateway, all that there was grew out a good bit too, and I have it trimmed back. Like there's barely room for the tractor to get through there. But as you can see now, it's very well open back. I am going to tidy it up better and see if I can trim this back a bit too. If not, I'll just get the chainsaw and cut it out of it. But yeah, that's basically what I'm at. And for the hedge cord there now, that's actually a nice looking outfit. It looks well with it. It's doing a great job. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, it's not a new machine. It is an old machine, it has a bit of age to it, but it's working great. But as I said, the reason why I stopped is because I've lost the flail, and there's a good bit of cutting in that ditch. You can see there it is heavy enough. Bits there I'm trying to cut back now 2 inches, 2.5 inches, some of it. There is some bigger stuff, but I'm not going to try it. Like all I want to really do was get into that wire so I can inspect the fence all along, and as you can see up along here, can't see it. All that there is grew out, but that's all going to be taken care of hopefully this evening. Hopefully by this evening I'll be down to the drinking trough. If I have time I'll go a bit further, but if you look around there now, you see all up along that ditch there I have tidied back. It is doing a nice job. But yeah, that's the plan at the minute. That's what I'm at the minute, and I'm going now to get a flavour for this, and I'll talk to you after a while. Sorry about that, guys, got a phone call. Can't remember exactly what I said last, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Tidying up the hedges and all that, and trying my hedge cutters there. So I'm going to stop now for a while, go get a flail for it, and I might grab something there. I haven't eaten now in a while because I'm busy at this. And yeah, no, it's going good so far. Happy enough with the job, and at least now I can go around. You can see there, you can see the wire all along. I know there is briars on the outside of places, but it's a lot easier to access the fence now. That's all trimmed back. So I'm going to leave the video at that. You know yourselves, guys. Thanks a million for all the interaction in the last couple of videos. Thanks for the courage and support. And as I said, the ploughing opened my eyes. and I am going to be back now, and I'm going back with more videos, keep things going, and yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one. Good luck.